here. Got to ask, what were some of your memories of the ladder match from Armageddon 2006 with the Hardys and William Regal, Dave Taylor, and Eminem?
I knew someone was going to ask about that. I just had an itch. That was probably my favorite match my whole time in WWE, just because it afforded me an opportunity to show a little bit more creative side. It was fun as hell, super fun, and all I remember was that I hate Matt Hardy. I think he's a piece of shit. And so, you know, I was trying to go into that with as professional a mindset as possible without not wanting to just murder this person who's a coward. And but then I also remember having just a good amount of fun. And then I remember like looking up at one point and someone being like, "Hey, you know, I can't remember, like, something Joey's down." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, I guess Mercury's face had already exploded, and so they had carted him off. And I had no idea, you know, like, I thought he had just walked off. He's a retard. No, it's one of my favorite matches, and I had a real privilege for me to be a part of it. And Brian and I willingly killed ourselves to the enjoyment of the fans. And we were both extremely proud of that match. Unfortunately, we felt that Darkman's face getting exploded kind of took the wind out of the sails of that victory. It was kind of like, hey, these guys, you know, did everything they could and whatnot, and let's take the attention away and put it on, you know, Phantom of the Opera.
Mm-hmm. Well, what did you have with Matt Hardy, if I can ask?
Oh, he's just a coward.
He don't like Khabib Murunga.
What's that?
Paul, remember I told you that? He don't like Khabib Murunga.
Wait, one more time, I couldn't hear you.
I said he doesn't like Khabib Murunga, remember? Oh my God, Matt Hardy, you suck.
Oh, yeah. So he doesn't like any of that. Here's someone that doesn't have a sense of humor.
He calls the cops when you rib him.
Yeah. He actually calls the cops when you don't wear his merchandise.
Dude, he called the sheriff for getting pranked.
Yeah. He actually told on me one time. I accidentally said a cuss word in catering, and he actually raised his hand and told on me. That's how big of a coward he is. Because I spilled some milk.
Did you get along with Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely. When he was there, literally, yeah, great guy. Had one of my favorite matches of all time, period, with Jeff that fans will never see because they were in Mexico City, and WWE decided not to promote it and not do it again. You know, we stole a tour, did a tour of Mexico, and Jeff and I went out there on the last day and stole the whole tour. I mean, that was probably my favorite match in WWE because I did it as a singles competitor. Brian was hurt, sat out the last day, so I took on Jeff in a singles match, and we tore it down. And so I was extremely proud of that. And I think that'll be the common attitude you'll find, is that Jeff's the cool one and Matt's like the fat, ugly, cowardly one, you know, that carries a chip on his shoulder because his brother's like ions more popular than he is. You know what I mean? So he's just big surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Is there anyone else like that you think of the same way as Matt Hardy? Is there anyone else you dislike in that way?
Well, it's not. The thing with Matt isn't a hate. It's just a complete, like, no respect. Like, just there.
Yeah.
Just a rotten person. You know, tried to pull the wool over people's eyes and put himself over online, and just the definition of mark for himself. I think anybody who knows him about the fact that, you know, anybody who wears merchandise and nonstop, and probably babes of Hardy Boys Bowl. Who the hell has Hardy Boys shampoo? Who knows? Just don't like the guy at all. He's tried to do some things to sabotage my career in the past without going into detail, and just a real coward. Definition of coward. I really like people, and I try and get along with just about anybody. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt always until you prove me otherwise. You understand? I'm sure that's how most people are. As a human being, as a genuine human being, you want to initially give humans the benefit of the doubt as being a kind soul. And it's hard when someone's a manipulative soul who portrays a facade and makes people think they're one way, but, truth always rises to the top in one way or another. And like I said, I don't have any hate. I don't carry hate in my body. It's negative energy. But it doesn't mean I can't be opinionated. It doesn't mean I can't have a lack of respect, complete lack of respect for somebody. Because I've had respect for people at times, and then it all got flushed down the toilet, and I never looked back. So, but no, he takes the douchebag award. So that's about it.
All right, Joey, thank you for calling.
He has a Corvette. I mean, come on. He has a Corvette. What kind of that's a douchebag's car. all the 80s movies, the boyfriend of like the main girl, always some douchebag, always drove a Corvette, right?
True. Definitely.
So, there you go.
We have a caller right here. It's Joey Nitro. Joey Nitro, you are on the air.
All right, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on, man? Good. What are you up to?
Oh, not much, man. I was thinking about this one episode of SmackDown.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm also a activist. Just think of me as the RVD version of wrestling fans.
Okay, right on, man. We should meet up sometime.
Anyways, I don't really remember the match, but obviously, well, now you know why. But it was with Hoove and Sue Guerrera, and I think he botched the 450 splash, and I think he kneed you in the face. Do you remember anything about that?
It's not called botch. Wait, where are you calling from, by the way?
I'm calling from Parts Unknown.
Parts Unknown?
He's got a work girl now.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's where I'm from.
That's awesome, dude. I live around the street.
Hey, you ever walk by City Hall? You ever see Warrior kind of sitting there? He's like the mayor of the town.
I have seen, Warrior, he bought a house right next to Jack Skellington. Parts Unknown. I know that subdivision. Seriously, I just got a house there. It's pretty cool.
Man, I live just about half a mile away, and Parts sometimes known.
Well, the property value went down once Luther Reigns moved in, and then when Mordecai moved in, it all went to shit. But
dang man, you should move into Parts sometimes known, bro. The property rate just went up as RVD moved here and put a whole bunch of weed plants in his backyard.
Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. I actually was looking to get into the botany field. So, what was your question again? The movie thing, yeah. Well, here's the difference: is that it wasn't a botched 450; it was just a fat ass 450.
It was just misplaced, kind of. It was misplaced because it
wasn't misplaced. He was eating way too many burritos, too many tacos that day. He bathed in refried beans that morning, and he just weighed way more than he should have to do a 450. He had a lack of coordination.
Wait, hang on.
Pomade. I think some of the pomade in his hair slipped down to his feet.
Was INS in the crowd? Was he scared?
INS, I'm not too sure where he was. He might have been over by the security area looking for imposters. I'm actually really confused on what. I'm worried. I better not say anything, or Scientologists will come get me. But no, what happened was he was positive he could do this move, and I'm never one to really turn down anything, but basically he just did a flipping stand on my face.
Right.
Almost took out my eye. I almost crushed my orbit, and I went to the hospital afterwards and got checked out. And go figure that it's because of his mess up that I would get that move taken away.